G'day explorers. So we thought we'd sneak in one extra trip before the school holidays ends and this one has to go back to work. So Ash and I are heading up to Sunny Coast and we're just going to do one night camping trip. So we're heading up to Conondale National Park, going to do Booloumba Creek and Booloumba Falls. We have been to Kenilworth before but never to Conondale, which is the south end of the sort of national park area up there. So it will be pretty fun, should be pretty good. There is a creek crossing which I'm a little bit nervous about as it looks like it's really full after all the rain, and as you know I don't have a snorkel, so we'll see how we go. I'll probably push it through anyway and fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. And then yeah, what I might do is I'm getting a couple of requests to do some reviews on some of the products I've got in the rig. So once I've set up a camp I might do some of those and chuck it up in this video or do a separate video for those. So see you at camp. See ya. What I did forget to point out, isn't it a shock to see Ash in the driver's seat? Normally I'm always there. This one never drives.
Someone lost his license.
I got 1 point left. Couple of creek crossings to get here, but we're at camp and we're all set up. I'll show you around what this one's like. So this is campsite number 4. The other 3 are all tent only spots, so your car's parked near your tent but not close enough for how Ash and I like to camp. So I'll show you our setup here. Fire pit there, we've got our 2 camp chairs, swag's all set up. We're running the fly because we think it may get pretty cold, and then just our car. So I have been getting a couple of questions about what's actually in the car, what sets us up, what keeps us going. So I'll give you a quick tour. I may do a proper rundown later, but I'll point out our sort of main features. This one here, as you guys would have seen from my Instagram, bought one of the ovens. So this is unbelievable, it's changed camping for us. We've got no washing up because we just buy food that you just shove in the oven that comes on a tin tray and that goes in the bin. Highly recommend one of these. The stovetop is a bit slow on it, but the oven's super quick. We'll get up to about 250, 300 degrees in maybe 10 minutes, so highly recommend one of those. And that's just a companion oven. Got the Waco 75. Uses a lot of power, but pretty happy with the setup and running for power. Just got a little drawer and gas bottle there. And then this is probably the one everyone's interested for. So I just got one of the DIY kits from Enerdrive where they've pre-wired it up with all their safety switches and everything and just running it off a 100 amp hour lithium battery. So we've got no problems with that. I can flick the car on, run the engine for 10 minutes and it'll take that from about 70% charge to full in 10 minutes of running the motor. So highly recommend Enerdrive. You'll pay an arm and a leg for it, but it's a really good set of gear. If you've got any other questions of anything else you want me to show you around, let me know. So we're probably gonna start a fire and then make some dinner and I'll chuck it back on and show you what we've got. See ya. G'day guys. So we're about to tuck into some bush tucker and I thought I'd show you what Ash and I eat when we go camping. So most of the time we try to use that companion oven because it just makes cleaning up so much easier. So tonight we've got chicken and feta stuffed, chicken stuffed with feta and spinach and potato bake. So nice and easy, we'll just chuck it in there and then chuck it on a plate. I'll show you once it's all done. So after 30 minutes of cooking in the oven, dinner's ready. So that's the chicken and the potato bake, both in under 30 minutes. Show you what it looks like. So we just picked those up from Woolies, and yeah, as I said, no fuss cooking. We literally throw those tins in the bin and we've got nothing to wash up. If anything else interesting happens tonight, guys, I'll show you. Otherwise, I'll see you in the morning. Morning, guys. So I thought I'd give you a treat this morning. I'm going to show you how to make my special scrambled egg. So what you need, your eggs, milk, cayenne herbs, salt, pepper, and the secret Worcestershire sauce. Makes all the difference. So for Ash and I, just use 2 eggs. Yolks and the whites, a little bit of milk. That just gives them the creamy texture. Cayenne herbs makes all the difference. Good dash of those. This salt and pepper. Salt is what brings out your flavour, so use a fair bit of it. Be healthy, get iodised or Himalayan rock salt. Don't use just your standard salt, not good for your heart. Pepper. And then the secret Worcestershire sauce. Give a good squirt of that. And then whisk it all up. And the other trick I use is I put it in after the bacon, so that way it absorbs all the bacon juice as well. So I'll cook this up. I've got bacon on already and a tomato. Oh, that's the other thing I do. So I fry up a tomato, and then when I put the eggs in, I break the tomato up and it squirts all through the scrambled eggs. So I've finished cooking it all up and I'll show you when I'm done. And that's breakfast done. So we've just chucked them on sandwich things, which is what Ash had. Well, normally we bring some nice bread, but we forgot to get any. So the ones that you saw with 2 plates wasn't for me, that was for Fatty over here. She's having 2. The healthy ones only having 1. They're pretty good on the sandwich things, I have to admit. So don't take up much space in the fridge either, so I definitely recommend buying these. What do you reckon over there, Ash?
Good.
After we finish these, we'll head on down to Booloumba Creek and I'll show you what that looks like. There is the waterfall up here, but it doesn't look very good. There's some better ones up at Mullaney, which we've got to pass through to get home, so we might check those out instead of Booloumba Falls. But anyway, we'll see what the day entitles. So I thought I'll give you a bit of information about campground. So as I mentioned, we're at Campground 4. I'll turn around and show you what it sort of looks like. So you've got 5 pits at each spot. We're in a nice flat area where that gets a little bit slopey. Unlike most of your campsites, this one doesn't have numbers. It is just first in, best rest, but we picked it because we wanted the car right next to our tent. And also it's a lot more open than the other ones. So we figured there'd be less bugs, and there was this probably best campsite we've stayed at as far as bugs go. No mosquitoes, no flies, no moths, no nothing. There's also a flushable toilet, which is pretty good as well. So yeah, we're just cleaning up after breakfast and then we're heading down to the lake. So I'll show you when we get there. So Ash, what do you think of Booloumba Creek? Pretty specky?
specky.
This definitely has the most cleanest water out of anywhere I've seen so far. I want to go in, but it's not that warm up here anyway. Well, in the shade it's not that warm, and the water's freezing cold. So we're just waiting for my phone to charge up so I can use the drone, and then I might go in, we'll see. Hey Ash, we're matching. We're matching, look. Green and green, matching. Not that bad, is it, Ash? She's a bit shy of the camera. Oh! Fucking hot dog. Flicked me with water. G'day Vanessa, what are you doing? Just eating some grass, Vanessa? G'day. Don't you hit my car? Hey? You just sniffing my car, don't you hit it? Don't you fucking hit my car? I'll be very upset with you, Vanessa. Does it smell good? You want a pat, Vanessa? There you go, you can have a pat. You got a shit ton of flies on you. How annoying. See ya! So we ended up staying a bit longer than expected at Booloumba Creek. So guys, this will probably be a wrap for this video. As always, if you're enjoying it, you know, give me a follow, give me a thumbs up if you want. But until next time, enjoy life. See ya!